I'm not so much driven by ambition as just a basic need to ride motorbikes.
It's the only time in my Monday to Sunday where I don't think about anything else in my life. I guess it's like all about the challenge, you know, it's kind of about the process of getting yourself in the right mental state and physical state to go racing.
So when I found out there was a race happening at Rocco's right next to the Circuit de Catalunya on MotoGP weekend, it's just something I absolutely had to do. 25 years ago I raced the 500 World Championship Grand Prix at this track, and they just happened to be having a flat track night on the Saturday night here on this very oval. But at the time this place was the Kenny Roberts ranch where all these Grand Prix riders used to do their training. So I wandered down here on the Saturday night and was pretty blown away with it. So to be here racing the Royal Enfield on the big oval, same place where I watched 25 years ago, it's pretty special. It is still the same because, as I always say, just going round in circles faster and faster and faster until you disappear up your own clacker but that's what racing is about. As bizarre as it sounds, I'm not a super competitive person naturally, but something in getting on a bike, dropping the clutch, getting on the throttle, and then if there's someone in front of you, you just got to pass them.
To choose to put yourself in such a potentially dangerous situation is kind of a crazy thing to do. You know, there's all these fears and anxieties and worries beforehand, but as soon as you put your running shoe on, you take that first step, all that goes away. I guess it's like a form of escapism. Once you put the helmet on, you put the goggles on, you get on the racetrack and you go, everything else melts away.
Don't see it any differently at all actually. Gary's just another guy who might be in front of me, and if he's in front of me it's no different to wanting to pass anyone else that's in front of me. I guess everyone wants to win when they're racing.
My motivation is kind of born of curiosity. Like I want to keep taking this sport to another level higher, just to know like what's possible, how much faster can I get, on what stage am I going to be competitive. That's kind of my motivation, is to take this thing as far as I can take it. I know that I'm right now riding the best I ever have, kind of investing more than I ever have in terms of my energy and my time and my commitment to the sport. You kind of got to practice kind of digging deep, you know, like to go at your absolute limit on a racetrack takes like everything you've got. It's like suffering, you know, you're putting everything into it to the very last that you've got. And so I guess when I train, I like to train pretty intensely, like to the max, because that's the same sort of mental and physical space you occupy when you're trying to get like 1/10 of a second around a racetrack. It takes absolutely everything.
Racing is a challenge, and it needs to be a challenge. That's where you get the buzz and the drive from. I mean, for me, racing's life. It's been there, you know, since day one. So racing is life.